Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen, where sometimes we keep it keto, sometimes we keep it low carb, but we always keep it delicious. Now, if you're like me, you love a nice juicy burger, but when you're doing low carb, sometimes that bun can be an issue. Well, today we're going to solve that problem. Today in the kitchen, we're going to make ourselves a nice, delicious, keto-friendly hamburger roll. So let's get to it. The ingredients we're going to need for today's recipe consist of 3 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, 1 3/4 cups of almond flour, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 2 large eggs, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. We're going to start off by melting our shredded mozzarella and cream cheese in the microwave. Now, we don't want to melt this too much. We don't want to get it too hot. We want to get it just melted. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to set our microwave for about 2 minutes, and we're going to check our cheese every 30 seconds or so until it gets to the consistency we want. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see that, but that's about what we want. It's just a nice ooey gooey ball of cheese. Now let's go ahead and start mixing up the rest of the ingredients. I went ahead and added our ooey gooey cheese to the food processor, and now what we're going to do is add our dry ingredients along with the eggs, and we're going to pulse this in the food processor into a nice thick dough. And you'll see when you have a dough ball inside of the food processor that starts spinning around that you just about got it. So this took about a minute of pulsing, and I think we are where we want to be. Okay, this is about what our dough should look like. It's nice. It's a thick, very light, spongy dough. So we'll go ahead and flour up the cutting board and get this onto the cutting board. All right, I went ahead and kneaded the dough up on the cutting board and divided it into 4 equal pieces. Now we're going to go ahead and put a little egg wash and sesame seed and then get these puppies into the air fryer. I went ahead and added the buns to the air fryer basket, and now we're going to go ahead and air fry this at 375 degrees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the air fryer for about 20 minutes, but we're going to check it after about 13 or 14 minutes to see how the buns are looking. Alexa, set the air fryer for 20 minutes at 375 degrees.
Air frying for 20 minutes at 375 degrees.
See you in about 13 minutes. So I went ahead and took a quick check here. We're about 11 minutes in, and believe it or not, these things are looking like they're almost done already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the temperature back to 350, and I'm going to go ahead and bake them for about 3 more minutes, and we're going to call it a wrap on that. Looking good. I went ahead and transferred the burger buns onto a cooling rack. We're going to let these cool down for about 5 minutes and then do the taste test. All right, guys, now it's time for our favorite part, and that's the taste test of this burger. I went ahead and took the burger and I cut it in half. It cut really nice with a bread knife, and I'm just going to let you have a little bit closer look at the bun itself. See here, it's got a nice golden brown texture. It's a little bit more dense than I'd like it to be, but given the ingredients, I don't think there's a whole lot we could do about that. But it has almost a feel of a pretzel roll. And now we're going to go ahead and just taste it. I'm doing this without the burger. The burger will be in another video. Link above. I just want to taste this just strictly for the bread flavor itself. So let's go ahead and have a taste. It's very soft. It doesn't have a chew quite like a bread. It's a little hard to describe. You can also taste the cheese that's in it. Very faint, but you know that it's not bread, that it's a cheese-based recipe. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and I'm curious to how this is going to taste when there's a burger and condiments and your pickle and your onion and your tomato. I think it's going to be awesome. The great thing is it's only 2 net carbs. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment and see if I can come up with something that's a little fluffier and a little less cheesy and still keep it low carb. But overall, I would say I'm going to be very happy with this on the burger. And I would call this a success. Okay, guys, that wraps it up for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I hope you get a chance to make this recipe in your kitchen. I'll catch you on the next one.